Good morning, everybody. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh man, let's just do it. We do it from the beginning, just in case you know something go wrong. I'll be able to come back. You need the sound, and I don't really need the. Hey, hold the light.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Houdini drops another one in everybody's face. And dig it, they call this one I'm a
Hey,
hoe.
she the hoe. She gonna go truck it down to the floor, and she pull. Wow, she the hoe. You know she's a hoe. She drop her drawers down to the floor. She's a hoe. You know she's a hoe.
Some say
I don't
it's a
even
hoe,
know
some
what
say it's a
niggas in
bitch.
love. Listen, this nigga's gonna elope with a hoe, okay? Um, how's everybody doing, baby? Listen, if I would have known he got some whack ass shit, $50 for a day, ain't no way I would have gave that nigga my motherfucking money. Like I don't understand. Like I'm over there so you can make bucks. I had no problem put out the $50 so this nigga could put out $100 so this nigga could make money. But I don't think there's no show where you pay $50 and a person got to go down for a whole day. In fact, could have sworn he gave him like it was more like $100. So if he didn't pay that for the day, then how the fuck could he pay just 50 for the day? And I see, I don't like that. I don't like when I'm up there listening to his rules. I'm listening to what he's asking for. That nigga must have was drunk or asleep because like he asked for $800 for 3 years. Now I don't give a damn. Get your money. I wouldn't have been nothing for me to not be over there for 3 years. In fact, that might be what the plan is. That's how simple it is for me. You know what I'm saying? If people gonna make the money, it's one thing. $50, nigga, for the whole day. I wouldn't have played. I wouldn't have played. But anyway, he do it the way he want to do it. Maybe when he's sober up, maybe he'll realize how fucked that was. Anyway, how's everybody doing, baby? We about to get into it. Cause see, the more these motherfuckers talk, the more the truth come in. But the more they talk, you realize that what Bomb said is what Bomb said, and it's the same thing that they're saying, except she's getting up there and you know, she's saying it nice. And he's in the background talking about why bomb care. He's over there talking about we love bomb. She's mad because we left bomb. Like, what? I don't think that's not how any of that went. He over there, please, Captain, please, please, believe me. That's what they sound like they crying. They getting up there talking about um, when it start affecting people real lives, that's when it gone too far. This is YouTube, ho. But when it was affecting Bomb's lives, right? I guess y'all didn't go too far. That nigga over there talking about Bomb ain't never go at nobody. See, as much as she went at me. See, she ain't never do this to nobody. The only person she ever did this to was me and HoC. See, she ain't never do this. See, that's I told y'all. Motherfuckers never know what they're doing until it gets done to them. When it gets done to them, it doesn't feel good. And Rue Dip is no different. He can dish that shit out. Most people don't go back at him. The men who do go at him, that nigga needed help getting them off his back. The motherfuckers in the last 7 years, if anybody went and ruled him, that nigga came and sat under my titty. And that's why some of the men was mad at me. They was like, Bomb, move out the way, let us get that nigga. Rudip would be on over here and they would go at him, and then we would be over here as a whole group cracking up on them. Even if somebody, I'm not gonna mention no names because I don't want to do that. Cause these niggas are relentless, baby. I used to always think they were funny, right? But I guess they would say, Bomb, move out the way. That's why they would say, Bomb, you always protecting. You protecting him, you protecting him. When I would be like, I'm not protecting him. Now I'm understanding what they're saying because I wouldn't say anything. I'm like, I'm not even in your fight. But I guess based on Rudim coming on my panel using the whole bomb squad as his shield and shit, you know, I guess that's what they were saying. And I didn't see that at the time on some real shit. But I'm listening to Rudim over there and I'm listening to him. And I'm like, why this nigga say Bomb is, we love Bomb? First he's saying that he gave me money, which is a fucking lie. He said then it started to where she could have got the money. Then he said, oh, next week I was about to give Bomb, a couple of $100 a week. It's all over the place with him. He even said that my husband was tipping HoC. And at first, I was like, nigga, you lied. And then I said, Bomb, what is you doing? Yeah, yeah, yes. My husband pimp your bitch. He pimps your hoe, nigga. And then look, Roxy had to go up there because she know that was embarrassing. Her own man is up there saying that his girlfriend is a hoe. And that my husband and me whipping her ass. I'm like, girl, good luck. Listen, girl, good luck. Root can't take you nowhere. Listen, you can't take Root nowhere. Because he can't take you nowhere. And the girl, if he follow you in any of the motherfucking spaces, girl, you're gonna be the laughing stock of this motherfucker. Because see, you sound like you for real. You trying to come up with a lie for real. So you think you in a real relationship. And Rue is saying, this is YouTube. Nobody gonna take this serious. It's cool. Everybody good. Right? But the thing is, when it comes to Rue, he like to cross lines. He like to cross lines on talking about family members. And I keep telling him, hey nigga, you stepping over this line. Can you not do that? But he can't help it. He can't help it. So this stream right here is for you, Root. Right? That's you want your name in the title and not your name in the title, nigga. And so we're gonna go through your whole motherfucker history. But not all of it. Just that little tad bit when you was a kid, nigga. But before we get there, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know why you keep playing with me. You right, I know how to play this shit better than you, nigga. That's why you came and laid under my titty, nigga. That's why. That you got all snuggly under my titty. And then you was able to swing at whoever you want. And they always had the force of a bomb squad behind you, nigga. And now you don't. Now you don't. Um, you still got people rocking with you. I don't have no problem with none of that. But nobody gonna pop up and protect you from me. You ain't got that no more. And everybody who's talking about you, all they got to do is raise their hand, let me know, start a stream, and I'm going over there and I'm going to watch them drag your ass, right? And I'm going to be like, yeah, we're going to see how you survive it. Because, nigga, are you kidding me? You wasn't shit by yourself over there on that channel. That's why you had the women over there and you was dragging them one by one. You ain't have no smoke for no man. I watch you go over there by angry man and get swatted down like you was a shit. You tried to get over there on them red pill panels and you got swatted like you wasn't shit. And in fact, that's what you was. You ain't shit. You wasn't shit. You wasn't shit. Okay? Now, everywhere these motherfuckers go, they like to get on the panels and start speaking. But every time they do that, the story changes a little bit. So later, when Night is in his stream, then we gonna review what that bitch went up there and said today, right? And you're gonna see that the numbers don't add up, and because they overlap. You see what I'm saying? See, the numbers don't add up because they overlap. So 1 minute he says they got married young, right? But she is still young. It's not like when I say I got married young, at one time I was young, and here we still married, and now I'm older. It makes sense for me to say I got married young. It makes no sense for a bitch who's still young to say I got married young and divorced young. Make it seem like as if, you know what I mean? She went up there and she gave a heartfelt, oh, well, life hit us. The life that hit them was the fact that she was on the internet talking to other niggas online. She was talking to other niggas online. She mentioned COVID, right? COVID is 6 years ago now? 6 years ago. She mentioned they got married around 2020. Actually, what she said was like 2020, 22, 23 is what she said. She said she don't even know when she got married. This bitch is only 30 years old. She don't know when she got married. Cause see, if I don't know if I got married in 90 or 91, I don't see how a bitch you just got divorced just recently don't know that she just got married like 4 years ago. That bitch said 22, 23 is when she said they got married. College, right? She mentioned COVID. She said they was going through life and all this COVID. Then she says, because I was trying to see, hey Letitia, I was trying to see if she meant she got married at 22 years of age or 23, or if she said she got married um in 22 or 23, right? So I was trying to pick up on what she was saying because she was talking so fast, right? But then she mentions, yeah, we was young, we got married because of the baby, right? She says this. Now you can go back and figure what she's talking about if you know the age of the baby. And the reason I know the age of the baby is because the baby is the same age as my grandson. And that is around the time in which she is fucking speaking. She also mentioned COVID. My grandson is a COVID baby. My grandson was born like 2 months old when my mom passed away from COVID in 2019. My grandson about to be 7 next month. Now, you see, so you got to listen to these motherfucking bitches, right? In order to know what they're saying, because they will lie and they will speak over shit real fast. But see, I pay attention. COVID happened. Most people, when they consider COVID, they talk about 2020. And she actually said 2020. 2020. She told me that she met Rue in 2023. That's when she started talking to him. That's about the time when she got on YouTube. And she was on my panel, and I will pull it up, bitch. It ain't that hard to find. She was on my panel talking about how married she was and how great marriage was and this and that. Every time she would come up, and some of the ladies didn't like it because the way she was putting it down. You know what I mean? The way she was putting it out there. It was almost like she was judging them because they was not married. And so that's what she was doing. And she was even trying to make it seem like her and I was the same because she's married and I'm married. And I'm like that don't even make sense. Right? That don't make sense. That don't make sense. But okay, like, you know, it's a vibe around her. And the vibe, most people don't like it. Most women don't like it because her vibe is kind of on some shit that she, you know what I mean? Like she got this air about herself that she better than others. But then we find out she was in a dark place. And Rue helped her get out of that. Yes. He helped her get out of that. Okay. So then so we know she met him in 23 because she said it, and I could pull up a stream where she told me that on the phone, and she also said that on the stream just like 3 nights ago over there by Angelica. It's clear. She came up, she spoke, and you can hear what the fuck she said. Every time she opened her mouth, she spills out some shit. Okay. Hey, Nightish. Now that was some fucked up shit you did over there. You know, that was some fucked up shit because you start telling me I got to give you $100. That don't that shit not how the bounties work. If somebody pay to knock you off for 10 minutes, you can either stay down to 10 minutes or you could pay to come back up to 10 minutes. If you stay down in 10 minutes, you get to come back up. So I stayed down the 50 minutes because I knew they wanted to talk. But more importantly than that, I wanted you to get paid. So I helped make that happen, right? I paid you, he paid you. Then I sat down so people could hear, so you could get the views, so you could get the people. You said you was over there trying to get your views and everything you need. I'm over there rocking with you, so and helping you do that. Uh, I didn't know $50 take you down for a day because that's not what you told me. So if I paid to knock him off, he paid the $50 to come back up, plus he paid the $50 to knock me down, right? That's $100. I stayed down for the 50 minutes because it's $1 per minute, and then I get to come back up. But you said no. You kept saying I need to pay $100. Why would I pay $100? Wasn't trying to knock him off, nor was I trying. I stayed down to 50 minutes. They was up there a long time. They was talking. I stayed down and I stayed in the chat so you could get your views in. Get I'm letting people know, hey, come over here by Rude Dip. I mean by Rude Dip and which come is over here by Nightish. I'm letting people know so people could come over. So I don't understand. But if it's $50 to knock somebody off a day, well, goddamn, that's crazy. But that's how you got it. I didn't know that. Across your screen, it says $1 a minute. Okay, $1 a minute. Anyway, so I let them speak. I waited, and then I was coming up, and we would have had your channel popping. Okay, would have had your channel popping. Of course, I wanted them to speak. Every time they open their fucking mouth, they go on the line. Rude over there crying. Please, he keep changing the narrative up, trying to see which ones people bite at, which one would they grab on. They would have did better not going up there at all. Or when in the beginning, when he was like, why should Bomb care? It's two people we got together. And everybody was like, yeah, why would Bomb care? Right? If they would have left it there, it would have been great. But we know they ain't gonna never leave it there. There's gonna be some explanation. If people listen, they'll realize that Bomb don't give a fuck. Bomb didn't start this content getting the streets popping. If they most of the people over there don't know these two people and they don't know what they've been doing. They don't know what they've been doing. In fact, they gotta go to the Rude channel and they'll see that this was manufactured by them to get the channels popping. This is his idea of this is how you get your channel popping. Start some shit. And the thing is, Rude didn't tell her that starting shit with Bomb was not the way to go. Starting shit with Bomb was not what you want. Go fuck with somebody else. But who else is in this space, really? Who does this? Nobody. Right? The women might go back and forth a little bit, but it don't really do nothing. It's like poof, the magic dragon with no actual fire, right? It just nothing to it. So, but they just thought Bomb wouldn't wake up. Bomb been chill for a minute. Bomb been chill. But I don't like people calling me fucking liars. Now, but if Bomb was, you know, Bomb so chill, people want to know. I keep telling people, I guess some of my streams are real long, so I'm gonna just say it in the beginning of this stream right now. Um, that hoe was calling my phone and starting mess. Okay, we now know that to be factual, but when she was doing it, I didn't know it to be factual, but I had a sense that something wasn't right. The things she would call me to talk about. The reason she ends up talking mostly about herself, because I'm not doing any talking. She's the one who informed me who she dealing with. Almost like, like a little girl calling her friend and she's telling her all the boys who like her, all the boys she likes. Oh yeah, he really wants to be with me. Oh girl, yeah, he pinned me. Oh yeah, well girl, yeah, him too. He wants me too. He asked me on a date tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going on a date with him tomorrow, and I'm going on a date with him on Wednesday, and I'm going with him on Friday. And she's telling me all these niggas, right? But remember, we're not kids, so it's not just date. She's talking about, yeah, I'm going to visit him. A girl, yeah, me and him talk. The whole time she's telling me that her and Rude Dip was talking. Now she introducing other men. And I'm a grown ass woman. The first thing come across my mind, and I ask her, like, that's dangerous. You don't think that's dangerous? You don't think it's listen, there's all types of videos on this bitch, on this thing we call YouTube, where a woman is messing with more than one man and that shit doesn't work out for her. So of course, I'm like, is she's talking about going to one city to meet two niggas. Okay? She hoping to meet both of them. She wanna fuck both of them. Yeah. Um, like I only thing I could say, like I'm not gonna call her a hoe or nothing. But and I didn't really think of her as a hoe. I'm thinking she's a young woman, but I'm like, you playing a dangerous game. You go to one city, you might not come back out of that city. You go into the city where both these men live. And these men could end up hurting each other too. Like, what? Like, she not even smart enough to have niggas come to her. She's so desperate to go to them. To one city, two niggas, 80 guns. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers coming out with switchblades and and tanks and shit. I don't understand how a young woman could be so dumb. I don't understand it. Not even thinking about your life, who you got to take care of. You're not thinking about them. All you're thinking about is scraping your pussy against some dick or some shit. Bitch, go buy a toy. You got to use your brain, bitch. You need to have an orgasm, right? So you can stop being desperate and thirsty for one. Buy your toy and then sit down and plan your motherfucking day, bitch. That's what you do. Plan if you're gonna plan in a trip, at least get the orgasm out the fucking way, thirsty hoe. So you can like you got some right to you. This bitch is on the plane, can't wait to meet a nigga to fuck. That nigga ain't going to take you out to eat or nothing. He gonna get you in the hotel room, tell you he'll be back. He gonna come back late at night, fuck you, get up and go. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna be cool with it until your that orgasm calm down, and then you're gonna be like, damn, this nigga ain't even take me nowhere. You're not gonna take me around Houston? You're not gonna take me around H-Town? That nigga said, nah, got some business to take care of. You just stay right here. Man, bitches always getting ran through, baby. They get ran through sitting in hotel rooms and they thought they were gonna see a city, right? There's plenty of videos like this. The young woman gets flued out. This nigga put it in the room, and then he moves about his day and come back when he come back. You know, take her out to eat. It may be somewhere she want to go, or it may be a place she could have went when she stayed home, right around the corner at Applebee's, bitch. And I'm like, hey, at least you went to Applebee's in another city, right? Wink, wink. This nigga done took you to Applebee's, bitch. You could have took yourself to Applebee's. You could have went to that city with a group of friends, had real fun, but you were so desperate to get fucked. HoC. Drip already said he wasn't putting no money on it. Now, let me say this. Drip did not say one negative thing about that woman. I went over there being messy than a motherfucker. But I'm not gonna be too messy. I'm not gonna push, right? I ask a question. If he don't want to answer it, I'm not gonna keep pushing. Every once in a while, I would nudge a little bit, and he wasn't going. He wasn't over there saying nothing negative about her. We women was like, yeah, you men just don't see it. We was like, look, this is what it was, this is what it is, you know what I mean? And Drip was like, I'm, I understood him because he don't want to give rude them, right? Or no man what they might be wanting. He know what it is. He said Rude say he knew about me, but he said I didn't know about Rude. Now she said, well, the reason he didn't know about Ruth, well, Aunt T said this, the reason he didn't know about Ruth, because she wasn't messing with Ruth. But I'm telling you, if you listen to their story, you will know that, nah, she was messing with Ruth. Ruth was always messing with many women. So y'all want to listen to what Ruth them say, listen to what she say, and think that shit gonna add up. It don't add up because they not on the same page. She is serious. She think it's real. And Rudip is doing exactly what he say he wanted to do. Get the streets popping. Okay? She there's no helping her. We don't give a fuck about her. And I heard when she said something. She said, yeah, Bob already put out information on me, my phone number and address. I heard her when she said that, right? So I'm gonna say this. She ain't lying, but it didn't go the way she said it. And then she's stupid too. She's stupid then stupid. You know what make her stupid is because she was over there lying and claiming that her and I was close. Auntie, you was my auntie. That's what she's saying. And she kept saying it. They lying and claiming that I love them and that they love me. And I love them and I'm so hurt that they're gone. I don't make nobody believes that shit. But she kept saying it. And the more they say it, if I don't revoke it, if I don't say it's not true, people will believe it. I know how this YouTube shit works. Took offense to that bitch saying we had a night together. Mom, we had a night. And I was on the phone with you and you fell asleep. That's what that bitch said. And then she said, we was always talking. We was always talking. And so I'm like, girl, look, I know you joking. Oh, I'm not joking. You know, when she said that, when I said, y'all, this is some YouTube shit, it's all joke. She said, no, I'm not joking. Auntie, this really happened. And then I I signed off from over there, started up my own channel, and then I showed everybody that she's a fucking liar. Now, this is the thing. I told her before I left. I said, bitch, you gotta stop lying because I'll pull out the proof. Well, pull out the proof, Auntie. And so I did. And now it's unfortunate that in that motherfucker proof, where I said exactly what I always said, her and I was talking about an outfit that I made for her. In order for me to send the outfit, I needed her address. In order for us to even talk on the phone about the outfit, that's how she got the phone number. But the number is out there for everybody to see. Right? The number is out there. And so, but she was making it seem like, no, I'm her auntie. I really care for her. Girl, I don't know nothing about you except what you told me. I don't even know your real name. I don't know if Caitlin is your real name. That's the name you came on this bitch on YouTube with. I don't know if that's your real name. I don't know none of that. But I do know what you told me, though. I know what you told me. Everything. I never asked you your real name, your whole name. I never asked you none of that. I never even asked you for your address. Um, I would only need the address when I'm ready to send it. You didn't have the money to finish paying that shit off. So, like, we never even got to that point. I think this bitch thought I was just gonna send it to her because I made it. I think that bitch was thinking, well, what's she gonna do with it? If once she make it, and I don't have to pay her for it, she probably just sent it to me. That might be how that went down in her mind. I don't know. But what I do know is this. Um, that bitch is a hoe. And I keep saying, guys, she's a hoe. Go to that line over there. Go over there. Now, now this is the thing, right? She did tell me about, she did mention Izzy Vance to me. I knew nothing about Bolo. I never heard about Bolo TV at all. She mentioned Izzy Vance to me. She did that. Now, that doesn't mean that it's true, because this bitch is a liar. She could be lying on that man. But I promise you, that's what she told. That's what she told me. Now, this is, I'm not starting no shit with Izzy. Ain't got nothing to do with Izzy. You know what I'm saying? Really, his name is coming up because it's a long list of niggas. And listen, there's some more other niggas too. But she ain't, you know what I mean? She ain't mentioning my heart mouth. There's other niggas that I've heard this bitch then tried to scrape her pussy against. But she didn't mention them to me, so I'm not mentioning them. You see, that's the difference, right? I'm only mentioning what I know her to have told me. But there's some back chatter on some other motherfucking niggas. Okay? There's some back chatter on some other motherfucking niggas. She wanna scrape her pussy against. But hey, she didn't tell me about those. She didn't mention those names. So I just assumed that it could be rumored, or, you know, we know she thirsty. It could be something that she wanted from them. You know, I don't know. It ain't none of my business. I don't give a fuck. But Ruth Dip, so the bitch was married. She says she met Ruth Dip in 2023, y'all. She says that over there on that panel. She says, me and Rudy been talking for a while. That's what she told me on the phone. That's what she said in another stream. She says that she was married at the time. When she says she was talking to Rue on streams, it was my stream. And I don't know. I don't remember Rue having a panel over there. But there's other streams too. Big J streams. And I don't know where else they would be where they, talking personally, but who gives a fuck, right? But what I am saying is that she was married, happily married, until she wasn't happily married when her motherfucker husband called her online. Okay? He wasn't happy. But she says, hey, we grew apart. Marriages break up. No big deal. I ain't know they break up for no internet nigga you ain't never met, internet nigga who fucking other bitches. That that is beyond me. Like no matter what we say, we can say real life hit, but what is this real life that you would let your family go for an internet nigga? I'm gonna be honest with you. Anybody who think that shit is real life right there, you're the problem. Cause that's real life. Like when you turn the computer off, or like when you gotta go pee, right? When you on these panels and y'all, when you gotta go pee, that's real life. What's real life, right? You walk away from your phone or whatever, and you go to the bathroom. That's real life. If you go downstairs to cook something or eat something, that's real life. This internet shit ain't real life. So when she gotta cook for her husband, but she online too much to do what she need to do, he come home from work and shit ain't done, and they get into some arguments, and now they ain't happy because of what she doing. They may not be happy because of some shit he doing or not doing. Yeah, all of that is real life. But the internet motherfucker who she claimed changed her life, that's not real life, honey. You sound like a fool when you say that shit. She said Rudip changed her life. And then she admitted it wasn't about money. It's not like he gave her money to pay bills and shit. She said, no, it's not about money. He did something to change her life. What's going on, Sapase? Okay. Did you make the list? Hey, Deacon. I don't know. Yeah, but you one of the ones in the back chat, baby. She didn't mention your name as far as I know. Anyway, so that we are talking about a woman who have put her family, right? This there's one thing about women and men in this space. We going back and forth about shit, right? We going back and forth. And it can be hard sometimes keeping things in perspective, right? The men will say, this is what women are doing. The women will say, this is what men are doing or not doing, right? And we all know that this shit is subjective. There is no one thing that men or women aren't or aren't doing, right? You could end up with somebody who's not doing it. You could end up with somebody who isn't doing it, who is doing it. You know what I mean? So when we run across an actual woman who portrays herself to be of class, where you men want to be around her, but then the truth of the matter is she is a hoe. Now, nothing wrong with that for you men. For us women, though, it is bad, right? Because we always understood that men like hoes. You know what I mean? Like women know that, men know that, the hoes know that, the non-hoes know that, the old hoes know that, the new hoes know that, the rude hoes know that. Like everybody fucking know that, right? Apparently, though, she don't know that just because you like hoes doesn't mean you're gonna do much for them. We know the line that get drawn in the sand with hoes. There's a line that always get drawn. It's not ever, ever where there's no line. Okay? There's always a line. What is the line? The line is right here. Hey, I'll come and fuck you. I may, depending on how you look, I may even take you out in public. But bam, that's it. That's all. And when it's that it, that all, that means, oh, you got some children. I'm not being no stepdaddy to no hoe and her children. Oh, you need some rent paid, man. You a hoe. You need to go and get you some other men to pay this because I'm not paying it. I'm not taking care of you. Nah. We could be cool. You could come rock by. I come rock on. You know what I mean? We'll do the Freddie Jackson and all that shit. Yeah, you let me rock you tonight for old time's sake. Yes, all that shit. But they ain't gonna be nothing other than that. They ain't gonna be nothing other than that. And then we got a man who actually saying he like hoes. Yeah, these hoes need to go get money. He's teaching her how to go get money from other men that she's not able to get, which means he's not teaching her very well. I don't even know why Ruby didn't bring that up and why she think that changed her life. This nigga teaching you how to be a hoe and get something, and you ain't getting it. He ain't teaching you nothing. He teaching you to beg for some shit to look like a hoe, only for them niggas to let you know that that's what they think of you, like you are the hoe, cause they'll keep you around, bitch, but they are not giving you no money for no birthday parties for nothing. That's crossing the line. Them niggas will put their dick in your mouth, in your ass, and back in your mouth, and you will let them, cause you a hoe. But but going too far is if they gave you some money to buy a birthday cake. That's going too far. That's going too far. Listen, that nigga will fuck you in your ass. Have peanut butter on his dick and put it in your mouth. He didn't think that was too far. You ain't think it was too far neither. You ain't think that shit was too far neither, right? He put his hand around his throat. This is what I see actively right now. I see a nigga doing exactly what I just said, grabbing you around your throat, and you got your mouth open on your and girl, what you doing, girl? Please let this be the future, and so you won't do this nasty shit I see envision you doing right now. Girl, please don't. No, 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 not the dookie shoot, not in the mouth. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Look, I'm trying to stop you from doing it, girl. Don't do it. Soon as that nigga get out your ass, bitch, you gonna have to make him go take a bath, a shower, something, girl. No, have a rag on side, girl. Oh no, bitch, bleach or some. Oh, please don't do it. Girl, I don't know why you fuck around with Bomb, girl. You not built for this shit here. Y'all want to make up stories? I haven't begun to make them up yet. But that little clip that I just gave you was just a little tut, a little tidbit of how I could put you in a story, bitch. Put you in a story. Have everybody thinking you crazy, ho. And all y'all gonna do is cry. Well, we don't know why Bomb care about our relationship. You go over there to Rude's channel. Rude is talking about how any bitch you will fuck with him gotta be a retard. Because women like to be victims. And this bitch is sitting in his chat when he says this shit. Okay. And then he tried to convince me, Mom Cherry, you know when I said that these bitches are retard, all I'm saying is that they bout this shit. They bout shit. They know how to fight. And then that bitch over there crying though. If you know how to fight, why she's over there talking about, well, I don't know why Mom care about us. She miss us. She love us. Like, oh, and we love her. And she missed the fact that we used to love her. And goodbye, nigga. What you talking about? Cutthroat cut you off. It's over. The fuck is you talking about? Nigga, I ain't never loved. When y'all ever heard me say I love this nigga Roof? This nigga said he was my golden something something. I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about. But that's his narrative, and that's okay. He also said that my husband was Caitlin's pimp. And I am okay with that. My husband is Caitlin Pimp. And in order for her to have a pimp, whether it's me, because he said I was the madam as well, whether it's me, my husband, or even Rue Dip, it still remains truthful that Caitlin is a hoe. Whether she your hoe, my hoe, or my fucking husband's hoe, nigga. And that's why she had to run on that panel, slow that shit down, and start her narrative, right? Because the narrative that her man was given made her look like exactly what I'm saying. She's a hoe. You know she's a hoe. She putting stinky fucking dicks up down her throat, right? Shitty dicks down her throat. That's the kind of hoe she is. That's the kind of hoe she is. And girl, you might not be able to see the peanut butter. I need you. See, don't listen. It doesn't matter. Ho, she talking about nah, Bob. I would, I would never, girl. I'm like, girl, listen. You let that nigga get out your ass and then you let him put it in your mouth. Listen, if you take a rag and swipe it a little bit, you'll see the peanut butter on it. It's gonna be light peanut butter, you know what I mean? Because if he's his color and the peanut butter is the same color, it blends in. Bitch, you don't know that? Ho? Nah, you would give a damn. Okay? You you just want it to be the hoe. Sometimes you gotta sometimes you can't go that far. Think somebody taught y'all wrong. Porn taught you wrong. That shit in porn is not love. That's not what niggas who love you do. Niggas who love you look at you a certain way at a level. And when he does some shit like that, he feels bad about it. That's why men love hoes. See, I'm about to teach you something, bitch. See, men love hoes because they can go and treat her any fucking way he want. He pay her and he do what the nasty shit that he would never want to do with his fucking wife. You see? He will skeet in that bitch's fucking face after taking it out of her ass. He will do some nasty shit like that because he to you, but he will not do that to his wife. You see what I'm saying? He not gonna do that to his wife because he love her. He respect her. Now the wives, we be thinking, well, damn, like, hey, we'll bring some of your fantasies true, so you don't go out, and cheat all this and that. But they got some fantasies out this motherfucker that I ain't even trying. You know what I'm saying? We got motherfuckers who brought up on porn and they be doing some unreasonable shit in porn these motherfucker days. And so no, a nigga is not putting his shitty dick in my mouth. He gonna no, he gonna have to go take that shit to the shower. Yeah, just heard. I'm in here louder than a motherfucker. My door is closed as always. I forgot. My grandson is here. Uh, okay, let me slow my ass. Let me slow my ass up a little bit, right? I just heard somebody out in the hallway. I think it was my son, and then as soon as I heard him, I remember it's only Tuesday. My grandson is here. Okay, I got to be good. Deacon says she gonna catch pink eye. Ah, listen, ladies, listen. I know there's lots of fantasies our men may want. Okay, and a man tend to like when his woman will make his fantasy come true. Sometimes they have fantasies that he might not share with you because he don't want to. He knows it's some disrespectful shit. Now he may like that type of shit, but he don't really want to do it with you if he love you. So he go outside and find somebody he can hit in the mouth, slap across his dick across their face, spit in their mouth. You know what I mean? And choke you and shit like that. These men will do that to you when you his girlfriend, and that's why they do have a line on who they'll wife and who they'll date. They'll be like, yeah, I'll date her, but I'm not gonna marry her. They it's in there, it's drawn already in their mind what they think of a wife. And she happens to be a little more different than the hoe. And he will be with a hoe. He will literally live with a hoe. And if he can't get that hoism out of his mind, he gonna treat you like a hoe and he not gonna marry you. Now, through age and babies, what happens, some of the women who might be into all that shit, they tone it down. Everything tones down. And then the man start realizing, like, you're not even giving me sex like you used to. The way we used to do it, you're not doing no more. That's because even she know that when we start having your babies and shit, some of that shit is just way beyond, you know what I mean? We may have been doing that just so we can grab you up with you. No, women do things for men to choose us too, right? But once she started having babies, she kind of slowed it down. And sometimes that don't work out, and sometimes it does. It just depends. But if you continue to let that nigga spit in your mouth and choke you and shit, y'all ain't getting mad, motherfucker. Okay, you done put yourself in a whole category. Bam, that nigga can fuck you in your ass and then put it in your mouth. Then if that nigga don't kiss you after that shit, then bitch, you his hoe. You his hoe, and that's all you gonna be. Now if that nigga fuck you in your ass, put it in your mouth, then he goes to kiss you, and y'all meant to be together. Y'all with some motherfuckers who gonna do well together. Y'all gonna do great things together. Both of y'all gonna be sharing a shitty mouth. Bitch, y'all belong together. Ride in the sunset together on the white stallion, bitch. Boom, y'all deserve it. And listen, y'all gonna have a great life together. Okay, because everybody not doing it. Let me put the link in. I see some people in the chat who might want to come up. Dookie Love is crazy. Y'all crazy, y'all. Okay, listen. Okay. Ladies, listen, no, I know a shitload of women. You see that word shit, huh? Who like anal sex. So um I'm not, so I know that's a thing. But shit the mouth is a whole nother topic alone. Shit the mouth. The fuck? I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that shit the mouth is a whole category by itself, okay? Don't be mad at me. Don't listen. Do not be mad at Bob. Let me see what the hell going. What is this? Okay. I see what I did. What I didn't do. I gotta grab the link. Yeah. Ass to mouth, mouth to ass. Yeah. We're gonna have to say nah nah nah. Nah 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 nah. Let me say yucky. Nah 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 nah. We're not doing all that. Okay. Ladies, listen, I know some of these men, they'll have you doing all kind of shit. You got to put your foot down. Tell him he got to put the shit down. You got to go take the shitty shit off there. What the, like, just take a moment, and a rag with some soap on it. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to that. Except na 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 na. Okay, that's all. Damn, this thing is in my way. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. Not close enough. Did I pin that shit already? There it go. Okay. Shitty dicks is a no-no. Oh, and I just want to say I was thinking about what Nighty said about the licking of the eyeball. And I was thinking that's some kinky shit right there. And I was like, well, you know, let me go look it up. I ain't look it up yet, but I might go look that shit up. But he did say he not licking everybody's eyeball, just the special ones. See, even he know what I'm talking about. Only the special ones get the special, you know, shit. Oh, oh, look, Deacon say stop that kink shaming. Okay, I agree. Okay, Deacon say you're gonna have to behave, bomb. You're gonna mess it up for the rest of us. We like dick the mouth. But wait, are you gonna do the kissing afterwards, Deacon? That's what I want to know. Is the kiss like when you know when everything is said and done? You understand? Done. Is you gonna bend over and kiss her? Or you gonna tell her she need to go brush her teeth, use some mouthwash, and some bleach? What you doing? You might not never kiss her ever again after that. Okay? Y'all men got to be telling the truth. Why y'all can't tell the truth? There's a whole song called Tell the Truth. Why y'all won't tell the truth? Anyway, so Roxy was over there, and this is the thing that get me because I would have been off their ass by now if they wasn't trying to play the game. Y'all heard Rue them say Bob know how to play the game. That is true. He said he know how to play the game. Yes, that's true, right? He's right. But apparently Roxy don't know how to play the game, right? Because I don't like that shit trying to beg for forgiveness, but they want me to beg for forgiveness. Right? They want to tell me how much they love me. And they want everybody to be like, oh, Mom, you messed up. They really loved you. She's like, hey, Auntie, y'all, I don't know this woman. This bitch is making claims of me like I'm an auntie for real. You know, and they do that to us older folk, right? But I don't have no problem with it because, you know, it's not like I feel bad. I don't feel nothing about it, you know, to be honest. So I don't even know why they do it, why people do it. Some people do it. I'm okay with them doing it, right? Because we cool. It's almost like it depends on who's doing it. I know why they're doing it. It's a symbol of respect. But not for nobody like Rosie, because she calling me auntie in order to set me up. Okay. She was on that auntie. And that other bitch too, that tit for tat hoe, who never really liked me. All of a sudden she started calling me auntie. Right? I'm not calling them no nieces. What the fuck? I got nieces, bitch. Um, I have nieces for real. I actually have real nieces. You know, I could call them up. One of them I don't talk to. Okay. One of them I don't talk to, and if I see them, I beat her ass. You understand? She just does some shit. Um, and yeah. So that is a woman in the family who's a niece of mine, and she's a raggedy motherfucker, right? Mistreat the kids, which are hers, but they're not hers no more because she done lost them. She's a mom who's no longer a mom. Somebody else adopted her motherfucking kids. You see what I'm saying? Even my real motherfucking nieces, blood, bitch, they do some shit and I walks away. Ho, the fuck I look like? What I'm supposed to see her and hug her like I love her when I know she fucked up some kids' lives, some motherfucking innocent babies' lives who are my nephews? Do you think I would put her above them, or am I gonna put them above her? And in order to put them above her, I gotta back away from her because she's not even allowed to be around her fucking kids, and I'm gonna be right there. You understand? We're gonna be there for them fucking kids. And ain't gonna be no, I'm confused which one because she's my niece. Nah, bitch. When she became an adult, she made her decisions, right? She fucked over the motherfucking kids, and bam. And that's it. And that's all. And if I could do that to my real motherfucking niece, then bitch, you on here faking like she make believe my niece. You know gotta be a bad bitch for you to want to make believe that I'm your auntie. And even when I say, bitch, I ain't shit to you, you still want to run around this bitch claiming I'm your auntie. Girl, how desperate are you for a motherfucking aunt, bitch? I call you a hoe. You still want to call me auntie. And I'm going to tell you why she's doing it. Because she's trying to show that I don't know what's wrong with her. I love her. But look how she's treating me. Now, that's what she want y'all to think. That's the game. That's the play. And bitch, I'm willing to play. Fuck you. Fuck anybody who cares that I used to love you, which is never true, right? Now she said I doxed her. The whole when I told you I'll share the motherfucking Texas bitch, cause you was lying talking about we was on the phone all the time. You saying we was texting all the time. Then I put it out. And bitch, whatever was in the message was in the motherfucking message. Oh, the fuck you thought this was gonna be? You thought you were gonna tell people, lie on me and shit, and you ain't think I was gonna put it out? You know, Rudip knew I was gonna pull it out. Rudip should have told you, chill, Ro. That nigga not protecting you, ho. And even if he wanted to, he can't protect you from me. He can't protect you from nobody. No, I'm saying it like it's just me. I'm saying anybody online who want to spark up a stream, wink, wink, everybody with a channel. Listen, everybody, if you got a channel, you starting a channel, you trying to get it popping, what the fuck are you doing? Go live on these bitches, talk about this shit, put out your narrative how you see it, even whether it's true or not. Fuck that. Get paid, bitches. They ain't shit they gonna be able to do about it. Mom, everybody who want a channel and want some views on your motherfucking shit, put their name in the motherfucking title. What they gonna do? Ain't shit they gonna do. So it's not a because I'm bomb, they can't protect, he can't protect me from it. It's not because of that. It's because it's YouTube. That's why. Okay. Bomb ain't a bad bitch like that. Bomb, when I go down them steps, because I didn't know it was this late. When I walk down them steps, right? Bomb gonna be creeping. She gonna be walking slow than them. She gonna hold the rail as she go down them steps. Okay, because I'm scared of heights. That's crazy when you're scared of heights in your own house. But I don't know. I be feeling like I think I had a dream. I fell down some steps, which I did. I had a dream that I fell down some steps years ago. And ever since I had that dream, I walk down them motherfuckers slow as shit. Okay. Mom ain't kicking nobody in the ass for real. Okay. She ain't got the energy. Okay. Mom ain't gonna be boxing nobody, raging rooster. You know what I'm saying? Mom be up here talking tough. Mom ain't got none of that in her. Okay. Mom ain't slapping nobody in no motherfucking mouth. Unless you come fucking with her. But even then, she ain't gonna smack you in your mouth. Okay. And she ain't got the energy for that. She ain't got no energy for all that. I'm gonna be walking like an old motherfucking lady, baby. I got a bad back. I think I've already told y'all that years ago. If you kick me in the back, bitch, I'm out. Y'all motherfuckers, look, you can see that bitch and Rue jumping me. Let me show y'all how it's gonna go. Okay, the year is 2020. Okay, we're gonna put it in 2028, and this is only in these bitches' dream. Okay, only in them bitches' dream. They decide to come through Delaware. This nigga done pick this bitch up. And then he says, come ride with me. Come ride with me. They gonna be roll, roll, roll your boat. Them niggas gonna be in the truck singing roll, roll, roll your boat and all those shits while they in that truck, okay? They gonna be coming through Delaware and they say, let's go sneak up on that raggedy bitch bomb. And then they go be like, yeah. And then they gonna come up with a plan and all of a sudden I'm gonna be in this room on my stream and I'm gonna hear some motherfucker thing go, or whatever the trucks, whatever the horn sound like, and I'm gonna assume that it's my son because he also drive trucks, right? And I'm gonna go running out there. And when I go, I'm gonna be looking for my son, right, with his long dreads all the way down past his ass. But I'm gonna see this little nigga. He gonna be tall, he muscular and shit, about the same height of my son, by the way. But then he ain't got the dreads. And I'm gonna be like, and he gonna be like, it's Rue. I'm gonna be like, who? It's Rue. And then I'm gonna hear, hey, auntie. And that bitch just set up behind me, right? Hey, auntie. And I look back, but I look back slowly because y'all know I can barely turn my neck. Okay. I got a back problem. So I gotta turn my whole body in slow motion. Ooh. And all of a sudden, as I'm turning, this bitch comes and kick me. Yo, hey, auntie. Damn. And then this nigga talking about it's rude. And he smacks me. Damn. And I go down, right? I done got kicked in the back, smacked from the side. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden she's still saying, hey, auntie, right? And she goes and kicked me again. Damn. They folded me up like come on, like a leather jacket, or old ass leather jacket, too. They folding them down, beating my ass. You understand what I'm saying? They done kick me in my back, my head, and all she keeps saying is, hey, auntie, hey, auntie, hey, auntie. And that nigga said, bitch, move. It's rude. Bitch, move. It's rude. And so it goes something like this. Hey, auntie, it's move. It's rude. Hey, auntie, it's rude. It's rude. Hey, auntie. Like, it's almost like a beat. Like, I need to get a beatbox so I can play it for y'all, but I need y'all to run it in your mind, like I'm saying. You understand? They folding a old bitch like me up. They done put me in a suitcase, threw me in the back of the motherfucking truck, and now they riding in the sunset with bomb in the back of the truck. And all I keep hearing now, hey auntie, it's rude, it's rude. Hey auntie, it's me, it's rude. Hey auntie, I don't know. These bitches they love me. They want to take me on in the sunset with them, right? I don't know why. I don't know why they love me so much, Lola. I don't know what's going on with these bitches, but they want me to go everywhere they go. But they claiming I want them to go everywhere I go. Okay. Yeah, they done folded me up like an ironing board. These motherfuckers done folded me up, put me in an old suitcase and shit, got me in the back of their goddamn truck. And they just, all I keep hearing is, hey, auntie, you okay, auntie? How you doing, auntie? Hey, auntie. Hey. And I'm like, oh, Lord, what the fuck? And that's what they'll do with an old lady like me. That's their dream. That's their dream. Okay. That's not my dream. That's a corny ass motherfucker dream. My dream are a little more different. Now, my dream of them bitches showing up is some shit like they ride through Delaware, right? And for some motherfucking reason, they say, let's go check in on Bomb. Okay. Bomb is that real bitch. They want to come and get some gumbo and shit, you know. They talking about he always talk about food, and they like she like, yeah, auntie could cook, right? But they can't come to my home, so I'm invited though, right? So I just want you to know they gonna come, they gonna be on some good, good people shit. Oh, Bomb got some gumbo. Hey, Bomb, I'm gonna go to the grocery store. They gonna go to the grocery store and buy everything they think I need to make some motherfucking gumbo. Cause Rue gonna spend that money, right? That's what he always talk about. My money, my money, my money, my money. That nigga gonna go to the store and spend about 1,000 on some food and shit, right? It ain't gonna be nothing that I could use to make that gumbo because it gotta be what he wants. That nigga gonna be buying some fat back. I don't put no fat back in no gumbo, but that nigga don't give a fuck. Okay? That nigga gonna want me to use orange juice in my gumbo. I don't put no orange juice in my gumbo. But that nigga gonna be like, well, I like orange juice, so you gotta get what I get, bitch. I bought this, bitch. This is what you gotta use. See that nigga wanted to be the way he wanted to be all the time. Okay, that's how my dream go, cause that's what he's done, right? When when he gave me money to go get some food, some seafood, and then I didn't get the seafood at the restaurant he wanted me to get it at. And so he pissed off and said that I tricked him. Now he telling everybody he was giving me money, but then he told everybody back then that I tricked him, that I treated him like a trick. Okay. I don't know what the narrative is, but in my dream, this nigga buying all the wrong ingredients, want to bring it to my house, sit it at my door, ring my doorbell. I look out on my little thing right sitting on side my bed. I see the motherfuckers at my doorbell, like, what the fuck? So I grabbed the gap, baby. Let me go grab something. I gotta grab something real quick. Hold up. Uh let's see. I might be it's wait a minute. We'll have to put some sound effects with it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, here you go. Let me do a little sharing, just a little share. It ain't too big. Okay. Um boom 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 boom. That's I hear they heart, Them niggas at my door and shit. I look, I'm like, what the fuck? My heart is going boom 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 boom. Okay. And then all of a sudden I reach under the mattress.
Get the gas up. Get the gas.
I start getting the gas.
Get the gas. Get the gas up. Load it up.
I load it up.
Gas up. Load it up.
Move it up.
Gas. Get the gas.
Get the gas.
Get the gas. Get the gas. Till the third wall posse. Till the third wall posse. Get the gas. Get the gas. Get the gas. Till the 10th wall posse. Till the 10th wall posse. Get the gas. Get the gas. Get the gas. Till the 12th wall posse. Till the 12th wall posse. Get the gas. Get the gas. Get the gas. Till the 13th posse. Till the 13th posse. Get the gas. Get the gas. Get the gas. Till the 17th posse. Till the 17th posse. Get the gas. Get the gas. Get the gas. Till the big man posse. Till the big man posse. Get the gas. Get the gas. Get the gas. Till it goes time posse. Till it goes time posse. Get the gas. Get the gas. Get the gas. Till the magnolia posse. Till the magnolia posse. Get the gas. Get the gas. Get the gas. Till the Calio posse. Till the Calio posse. Get the gas. Get the gas. Get the gas. Till the milk me posse. Till the milk me posse. Get the gas. Get the gas.
You don't know where I'm from, nigga. Listen, I might be in Delaware. That nigga said, she not from New Orleans. She from Delaware. Nigga. You're right. I live in Delaware, but I can assure you that motherfucking Holly Grove is in me, nigga. That New Orleans is in me. The Louisiana is in me. Listen, baby. I'm gonna get the gap, okay? And I'm gonna dance just like them niggas was doing. I'm gonna be like, get the gap, I'm gonna look. When the music come on, see when the music not on, I get down the steps like an old lady. I be creeping slowly. But you put on some motherfucking music, baby, some spin that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a different bomb going down them stairs. Then you put on that get the gat. I'm gonna be dancing down the stairs. Hey, get the gat, quirking and all. Okay, legs on the wall, hands on the ground, ass in the air, just a twerking. Okay, twerk. That's how I get when the music come on. But when the music is off, act like an old ass lady. Now, when I'm done dancing and the music cuts off, in about 2.5 hours, my whole body gonna be in pain. But I'm did too much. The music had me doing too much. I'm gonna be cramping in 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I'm gonna have cramps in her legs, in her booty cheeks, in her thighs, in her toes, right? Because while I was gripping that flow in order to make my ass go pow, 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 pow. You know what I mean? I was gripping the floor with my toes, baby. I'ma feel it in 2.5 hours. And it's gonna last 2.5 weeks. I'm gonna be cramping up for 2.5 weeks. But it don't matter. It's not how the outcome is what was happening when I was doing it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I've been feeling good when I was doing it. Yeah. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Yeah. Anyway, let me stop. I'm over here just having a good old time with y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Lola Sam slide down the banister and everything. Okay. But I will be hurting for 2.5 weeks, okay? That little them few minutes of me getting down that stair. But and then I'm gonna open the door on their ass. Going on, little nigga. Hey auntie. Hey auntie. We here. We here. What the fuck you doing here? Well, Rue gonna be like, it's me. It's Rue. I'm Rue. Here, Bob. Here you go. I spent all this money. Here you go. Here you go. Here. I'm be like, nah, nigga, I can't take nothing from you. Here, Bob. Here you go. I told you I was gonna take care of you. I told you I was gonna take care of you. Man, that nigga and his motherfucking money. That nigga and his fucking money. Ain't that some shit? Rude. But I wonder why he didn't spend that 5 over that cause that's what I was trying to get him to do. Spend that 5. He would have spent that 5. He wouldn't even up to 800. He was like, but you know how he was trying to nickel and dime it. That's why you know he got no money, right? He claimed he was gonna spend that 8, but he gave 100, and the only reason he gave 100 is because my 50 went through before his 50, right? Because I told him when he said, "Look, um, he said the 50 went through." Now it's weird if y'all go back and listen to that. He says the 50 went through. I heard when Nighty's phone went bling, right? But when he said check it now, Nightis, when he said check it now, Nightis said, yeah, I got it. When he said I got it, that's when I hit send, right? And I heard it go bling. So then I realized I didn't hear another bling. So I realized, oh, my money went. How could my money go before Rue Dim's money? He got my money, and I got mine before he got Rue Dim's. Rue Dim was holding on tight to that motherfucker $50, baby, while he was bragging about all the money he has. That nigga know he lives in a fucking truck. And have you ever seen a little truck? Because I could show you a video of my son's truck. My son's truck is possibly just like his truck. Except my son got I don't know, he might have a brand new truck like my son drives, right? My son have satellite on his truck. He he got refrigeration in his truck. All this shit he bought himself, by the way. The company did not give him this. Okay? They gave him the truck, right? Oh, he bought him a big ass TV, 50-inch television. He bought him another PlayStation for that shit, right? But it's a little ass motherfucking bed in that bitch. It's like but they got all this space, right? They got these space where you could put your TV, put food, you could put the refrigeration and shit like that. And then she said, take some Epsom salt bath. Listen, and so my son, wait, let me see if I got a video, y'all, so I can show you. And this is like a little and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he got it pimped out. Let me see. Hmm, let's see. Let me see if I can find because he be posting real shit. Let me see what this is. No, I don't know what the hell that is. Uh, oh, this the wrong son. No wonder. I was like, what the hell? I'm looking at the wrong son shit. I remember where he at. I'm not texting recently, and at least look, I don't really. That's hubby. They got the same goddamn names. Let's see. Nope. Damn, when last time I texted him? Damn, it's shit crazy. Oh, yeah, here you go. Let me see this video. Let me see if this is. Okay, yeah. Let me show you this video. Now, this is when he first was setting up. So I'm a The one where he set up everything already. Come in. Okay, hold up, y'all. Sorry about that. Okay, well, yeah, okay, okay. Sorry about that, y'all. My son. Okay, let me show y'all. Boom, boom. This is how Rude is living, but he's bragging, right? Let me see. Share. We're gonna go to the phone. We're gonna go to iPhone. We're gonna share. Boom. Okay. And here is the video.
The updated part. My truck, I got my microwave over here, mini fridge right there. I'm gonna get this mounted right here, hopefully tomorrow, because I need that shit this week. But
Okay. Y'all see a little cot?
the updated part. My truck, I got my microwave over here, mini fridge right there. I'm gonna get this mounted right here, hopefully tomorrow, because I need that shit this week. But
Okay. So y'all see a little bitty ass cot down there?
the updated part. My
That
truck,
nigga,
I got my microwave over here, mini fridge right there. I'm gonna get this mounted right here, hopefully.
little ass motherfucker, that big ass nigga mounted. That nigga folded up in the motherfucking truck. Okay. Yeah, y'all probably, when I mentioned they gonna fold my ass up, that nigga is sleeping folded the fuck up. Unless he laying, in that chair, falling asleep in his driver's seat or in the passenger seat. Otherwise, that nigga got a little cot in the back, but the nigga lived there. Like, my son is tall as well, right? Both of them, one's taller than the other, one tall like his dad, just a little shorter, and the other one is a little shorter than the other, right? The one with the truck, he's the shortest of them, so he's like 6 feet, right? And so his ass is folded up in that cot, and so when he able to come home and get in bed, he love it. He's stretched out in his big ass uh California King he got up there, whatever the fuck that big ass bed is up. His bed bigger than mine. Okay. And he like to stroll out, lay out. This nigga is rolling, rolling, and folding his body up in that little ass cot and bragging about he got money. Nigga, what is you talking about? If you got money, go get you a place to live. This nigga brag about having money but won't go get an apartment, a house. No, it's not a box truck. That's a big ass 18 wheeler. That was a big ass motherfucking truck. Yeah, that was a big truck. Okay. It don't matter if it's 8 feet wide. Look, all that shit they got in there, Rooster. I don't know how wide it is. I don't know how wide. So you would know how wide it is. I bought everything in my uh on the road, over the road truck. My son is going to be living good over the road. I know that's right. Oh, your son gonna be doing it also, Rooster? It's a good job to have. Yeah, but what I'm saying though, these big niggas, Rooster, and your son gonna be able to. Go to a home, even if it's your home. Nothing wrong with him. If he got a room in your house, when he get off the road, he'll be able to come home and stretch out and get him some real good sleep. Okay. Um, so this nigga is bragging about having all this money, but he have no, what should I call it? Like he don't have no home, you know what I mean, to go and lay his head every 3 days, every 4 days, or at least even if you're out on the road for 2 weeks, then you go in for a week. For that week, you should have something to lay out and stretch. That nigga over there cramping up as we speak. That nigga be on them panels and his fucking muscles is cramping up because he cramped up in that fucking truck. What is we talking about? Okay. But I ain't got, listen, I don't know why he keep going. This nigga be going too far. She crying because she's a bitch and a hoe. Of course, it look bad on her. Rude don't do her no good. No good. If I was the only one calling the whole maybe, but that nigga done said that my husband been pimping her. I was, I was like, Rude, why are you saying the same thing I'm saying? That she a hoe. He even the first thing he said when he got up there, hey, men like hoes. Roxy, next time you're on the panel, can you answer this question? You feel when your man is calling you a hoe? Because he not saying that you're not a hoe. He said that it's okay for you to be a hoe. Men like hoes. And I just want to know from your female, very feminine perspective, honey, how do you feel about that? It's just too much. You know, see him, me take it. You got to get out and scratch, girl. Not stretch, but scratch. He got it. Remember, I think he said he about 6. I think he said he was 6'4". I think Ruth said he was like either 6. He like either between 6'2" and 6'4". Okay. He said he a tall dude. Okay, I believe him. And I don't know if it's true or not. Now, don't quote me, but he said it. We're gonna give it to him. Okay. Um, I can see that nigga all folded up in the back of that truck. Okay. Yeah, home base. Thank you for that, Rooster. That's the word I was looking for. Home base. You need to have a home base where you can walk around how you want to walk around, grab you some food, but most importantly, get you some sleep, some good sleep. Well, you ain't got to worry about somebody knocking at your windows. You ain't got to worry about what time it is exactly. You know what I mean? Home base. And that nigga home base is in the back of that truck. And I'm not even saying it's a bad idea per se, but to be bragging about him bragging about the money he got so he can just give to people instead of saving it for his home base is crazy. Our homeless nigga talking about he gonna take care of me. Nigga saying he got more money than my husband. This nigga don't even make more than my husband. The fuck he talk about? Okay, but this is the thing. Um, he the one who keep bringing up my husband. Okay, I talk about him. He talk about me, my husband, my children, my my brother, and anybody else he could scrape up. And all I'm talking about is him, right? Uh, that's why motherfuckers be talking about him and everything else about him because he does talk about people's wives. He will talk about people's children. Why don't do that though? And I used to get blamed for that. I remember, I'm not gonna mention his name right now because that nigga will pop out like boogeyman. But he was saying he talked about my children, right? He was saying that I walk around nude around my children. And I never seen that man walk around nude around his children. And if he's in boxes around his children, that's not abnormal. So I've never insinuated anything sexual with this man and his motherfucking children. crack jokes on the nigga in his head. Okay? I'm talking about his actual head, y'all, like on top of his neck. Okay. I called him Mega Man and shit like that. I always thought that nigga was funny. Okay. I met him and Rue around the same time. So I thought they both was funny. They going at each other. I would listen to them both. I would see him over there playing basketball, going to the gym, doing different things. You know what I'm saying? Both of them kind of the same, that they funny as far as being funny and shit. But I never attacked that man's family. Okay? I never attacked his family nor his children. But I did crack jokes on that nigga walking around his motherfucking house. Okay? Because I just don't understand it. Why is you walking around that house showing everybody shit? Just like me going downstairs and saying, "Y'all look at my big ass kitchen," and it's not big at all. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? That's the one thing I'm unhappy about is the kitchen. I want to open that shit up, but that wall. I would like to open it up. It's a low bearing wall, so even though it could be done, it's very costly. It's very costly, y'all. Very costly, and whew, you notice that your humor is not and I'm glad that y'all know that I am being funny, right? That's what I'm attempting to do. That's what I'm doing. I'm not trying to be nasty. Yes, I'm calling her a hoe, but we know, the bitch is a hoe. Like, what the fuck? They got hoes out in the street. Yeah, the nigga called me a hoe. He said I was an old hoe. Okay. Like Nighty said, at least you can admit you was a hoe, right? Even though I was married. I don't know how I was a hoe, but I don't care about no term hoe. She called women hoes. And that's the thing. I ain't gonna lie. I would never be calling her a hoe if I never heard her call other women hoes. I think that's fair. I think I'm using the verbiage I've heard her use, and I'm just using it at her. She used it at other women calling women hoes. That hoe. She said that she used those terms a lot. So how is it she mad that I'm calling her a hoe? She's able to call Candy a hoe, or there's some other women, when they were going back and forth, she called them hoes. Why is she so sensitive when I call her a hoe? She called them hoes. The women call each other hoes back and forth, whatever. And that's it, and that's all as far as I'm concerned. I don't have no ill intent for her, but I don't know why she would like. The one thing I don't like is being called a liar. Okay. Um, when I act like, hey, there's some YouTube shit, I say, y'all, don't worry, because I could tell people was like, hey, don't call it this. They were telling me not to call it that. They were telling her not to call me this. And I was like, y'all, this is some YouTube shit. She's like, nah, I'm serious. I'm like, you serious? Okay. Said, girl, nah, Bob, I'm serious. Somebody else did that shit to me, right? When they were saying that they buried my mom. And look, everything was about to be squashed. And she was apologizing and shit. Yeah, she was like, yeah, I shouldn't have used your mom, to come at you. That was wrong. And I was like, cool. And she was like, she said something else, kind of like saying, but everything else I said was true. And I said, so you saying that everything else you said is true? And she said, yeah. I said, so you still hold it, you still saying that you paid for my mom to be body to be moved? And she got quiet. Instead of saying, nah, I was just roasting you, she said, yeah. And then that go when my phone came out, bitch, girl, you just need to know me. You got here too late. Because I can assure you, that phone came out, and girl, I would dox it. If I will dox myself, bitch, to prove a point, you got to know I would dox you, hoe. I didn't do it intentionally, but when I made that phone call, And I didn't want nobody to think there was no setup. It was a fake call or nothing. I called them people and gave them my name, my mother's name, and I did all of that shit on a live. See, you bitches will hack shit up, make a video, and then play like it's the real deal. Y'all done hacked it up. This bitch says she gonna have a man, her ex, she gonna do an interview. And then if you think it wouldn't, like, for these motherfuckers who would get a fake ass nigga to play like that was her ex so they can, but what she should do is let me interview her ex. or, or somebody. Let it could be on her panel if she wants and allow people to come up and ask questions. But we know it ain't gonna go like that. Okay? It ain't gonna go like that. Shit. Because they like to make up shit. And nothing wrong with making up shit. I'm not against it. But if you people make up stuff about me all the time, I don't be caring about that. I don't care about none of that. But when they start saying that I said something or did something in order to get sympathy, I let that shit go. I let that shit ride for months. So much I didn't care about it, except for every time I, the, on this bitch, somebody was mentioning that shit. Okay, somebody somewhere was mentioning some shit. I even left the space. I'm over there with witch doctor, right? At night, I was over there with Trey, the truth teller at night. I was over there by Sharon, and they got my own channel. I don't need to be on other. I don't go to other people's shit to bolster up my channel. I don't do that. Y'all never heard me be over there and say, "Yeah, check out my channel," right? Nah, I don't need to do that. Okay, most of the people over there by Sharon knows that I have a channel, and if they don't, they know me from other spaces. So I'm not really new, and a lot of people over there by Sharon came through my Facebook. There's a, there's a lot of men that y'all see over there. Y'all may not know where the men came from. I do. I know where they came from because I share this shit over there on my Facebook. And okay, and most of the men who will pop in, they're not gonna stay very long because that's not what they're looking for. I'm pretty damn guess how you doing. Mom been on one. She ain't letting shit slide. I know that's right. Then they want me to let it slide, but they want to be able to talk. They talk. And I don't know why Rude is over there crying, talking about, but we used to love her. We used to love mom. We love mom, and she mad because we love her. It don't make sense, Rude. Okay, and Roxy, I did. I asked you to stay out of it a while back. Keep saying stay in the business that pays you, and then she was like, "You right." Right? But that nigga was pissing me off as he talked about my brother gonna die. Your brother gonna die. Your brother gonna die. Your brother gonna like the fuck. That's what Rudim does. He reached all the way in the bag. But the thing is, I don't really have to stoop to his level though. Right? I'm trying, and I swear I'm trying my best not to. I keep saying, don't do it, Mom. Don't do it. Nigga, if I start singing songs, bringing up the shit, like, cause you used to always bring it up. He used to bring it up all the time. It was like maybe that was his way of getting the street hot again. But I was tired of fighting that shit, right? Nigga, I got every day and mostly all day of every day to be bringing that shit up. I'll be popping on people's channel bringing it up. I haven't done it though. You see? Because like, why would I? I don't have to stoop to that level. Unfortunately, you do though. You feel like you do. You don't really have to. You just seem to do it. You just seem to do it. So no, I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. My son came in and told me my grandson wasn't feeling well. So I'm gonna go in there and play some. Yesterday we was playing rock, paper, scissors, shoot. That little boy is something else. Okay. So I'm gonna go in there and play some games with him if he let me, because he sounds like he having fun. I hear him playing something. He's laughing and something. But I am always a grandmother first, baby. I'm a grandma. My son said he not feeling too well. He went to go get his hair cut. My son. So my grandson's in there. I'm gonna go spend some grandma time with his little ass, okay? And then I'll be back, baby. I'll be back later. Okay. Listen, everybody. Lola and I'm pretty damn gangster and Rooster and all of you, Letitia, Bonafide. I want to go up in all the names, right? All of y'all, everybody, Deacon, everybody in the clouds. I truly, truly do hope y'all have a good day. I hope y'all had a laugh over here. Do not take anything to heart and serious over here with me. If you come over here, just know I hope that you're gonna laugh. You might not laugh at everything, but it is lighthearted over here. I'm only laughing that they crying, but they also not harmed. Like if something happened to Ruth today, I would feel so bad about that. If something happened to Rogue C today, I would be like, damn, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not wishing nobody's harm. Okay. I crack some jokes. They don't like it. I don't give a fuck. Right? Um, and um, and it is what it is. I don't wish neither one of them home. I don't want nobody to think that they gotta take sides. You don't have to take no sides. Okay? You don't have to take no sides. You rock it how you want. You are grown. You are grown. And listen, this is what I've always said. How can I be mad at other people being by rude? Would I even know you over there unless I'm over there? I always wondered that about people. They be mad that you over rocking with somebody. And I be thinking, well, how you know I was over there, man? Cause they was over there themselves. You see what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that. I want y'all to go wherever y'all want to go, have fun wherever y'all go. Do not take this shit too serious. Life is serious enough. Uh, yeah. So life is serious enough, and you know what I'm saying. And you should be on the internet having fun. You know what I mean? If it's either learning something or laughing, or if you want to read a book or audio book, whatever. I don't give a damn. Let me stop being on my goddamn what they call it, podium. The I don't know what it's called, but anyway, don't take nothing over here too serious. I don't give a damn where y'all go. I promise. Except one place. One place. I think I already gave that warning because I gotta backtrack that one real quick. Over there. If that bitch over there tit for tat talking about me and anybody in that motherfucking chat agreeing with her, it's on. We're gonna have fun for the rest of the summer. And your name will be in my title. And that's it and that's all. Let me stop. We're gonna see how that work out for her. Okay. Anyway, everybody have a hey Silent, how you doing? TM Casey, how you doing, sis? Y'all have a great he did say I was begging for cash apps. So listen, everybody better hit up my cash app. Wait, no, hey no. Oh, yeah, the bullets about to be flying. He said I'd be over here begging for cash apps. And he the only one that nigga be saying dumb. He was saying dumb moves, baby. I'm always accepting cash app, but I'm never begging, and I rarely even remember to say it. If it wasn't for me remembering him saying that, I would have forgot. Okay. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Make sure to hit the thumbs up if y'all can, and if you can't, it's okay too. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Okay. And Rogue C, stop crying, bitch. I'm not even close to being done with you. We're gonna do 30 whole days on you. Even if I don't do but an hour some of them days, bitch, it's on. Okay? That's all. That's all. That's it. That's all. Cry baby ass motherfucking bitch. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Bombs over there. Boo-hoo. Why bomb care? She's over there staring.